Hello. 99% of all PCs and laptops meet the required specs to run Windows 11, except from the one big thing, that is the security. This 2-in-1 Dell I've got, Dell says it'll only run Windows 10 or 11, yet the specs I've got are totally okay. But it's the CPU that is this problem. But in October, Windows 10, no updates, but I can put Windows 11 on, bypass this security, and it's legal, and I'm going to get updates still. So why not do it? So this 2-in-1 laptop is running Windows 10 Pro. In October, no more updates. Now, I can update this to Windows 11 and still get updates. This is it updated. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I got there. There's two ways I can do this. This one, Fly by 11, I don't have to use any USB pen. And it would save all the files that I've got running on Windows 10 and keep them when I update to Windows 11. All I would do is go onto the developers page. I've left this link in the description, and I'm going to download the latest link, which I can get on releases. It's a zip folder, so you just download it, unzip it, and then once you've unzipped it, you'll have this little program. It has the 4 blue squares like Windows. When you click this program, it even checks the specs of your computer. So you would have to have a really old computer for this to say no. This isn't checking the security, the TPM, this is just checking your specs to run it. So if this does turn red or across, then you need to upgrade your whole computer. But 99% will do the green ticks. So once you can see you've got the green ticks, then you just start upgrade now. And on this bit, you can download the Windows file yourself on the Microsoft site, or you can let the program do it for you. It's recommending you to do it. So basically, it will do a little PowerShell, and then it's going to have a pop-up, and you choose the operating system, which would be Windows 11. You continue, there's a newest build, you continue, but I'm not going to use this program. I'm going to use Rufus, which is the best way I would recommend. This one will wipe your computer. Very easy, you don't need to have any computer experience to do this. You go to the Rufus download page, link in the description, download the Rufus. Then you go into the Microsoft Windows download page, link in the description, and you go to downloads, and you download the iOS of Windows 11. Choose your language. I'm UK, so I choose United States, and when we're installing it, I change it back to the UK. So we've downloaded the Rufus. We're just going to quickly install it. And just double click. Click yes. I'm not checking for updates right now. And that is Rufus. So you're going to need a USB pen for this one. 8 gig. And you just plug it into your laptop or PC. Rufus will pick it up once it's recognized. This one is mine. It's a 16 gig one. I've named it Win11, so it's easy. And so then I'm going to select the Windows 11 download, what I download of Microsoft, which I've put in this folder here on my desktop. And it would be iOS I'll be looking for. So what I'll do is go to select, and just pause up the browser. It's in my desktop there, in this folder, and it's the US version I've gotten. And click on it, open. Give it a couple of seconds, and you can just leave all this. It's got options, but majority modern PCs will be GPT. And once everything's ready, you press start. Now this is the best part. It's got these two ticked already. Remove, that is the security. Remove TPM. Click that and you're done. And then it's to easy your Windows 11 installation, remove requirements for an online Microsoft account, which is great. Create a local account, which is even better. And then the other options is to stop all the options you get when you're installing Windows 11, asking you, do you want different add-ons, which you don't need, and also take away a lot of the bloatware that would come with it, and a lot of the privacy options, all are taken away from you. So it's a lot easier for you, and it's done. So you just press OK, and it will put the iOS, turn it into a bootable USB pen. And once it's done, you would then boot into your boot menu on your PC, which would be either F2, F12, F8. Mine's a Dell. And now once I boot into it, I choose the USB pen, which is that one there. Once I click it, it's going to boot from that pen, and it's going to start the Windows 11 installation. Now I have to record it now on my camera because of my video capture card. Once I'm formatting the hard drive, I can't get it on. So the language is here, it's in US, but I'm in the UK, so I can change that to UK quite easy. And same with the time, keyboard, install Windows. I have to agree that everything's going to be deleted, which I would recommend. If you come from Windows 10, back your files up and then do this way, so you have a clean, fast, fresh copy of Windows 11. Agree with all this, and now just let it scan. It'll scan for the drives, which is your hard drive that you're installing it on, and it will show you what is on. So this is a Windows 10 that's on here, and it has a lot of partitions, so I'm going to delete all these. So disk 0 is the hard drive in the laptop. Disk 1 is the USB pen I've just put in, so I don't want to touch that. But all the ones with disk 1 on, it's all Windows 10, all the partitions. So I'm going to delete them one by one. And once all deleted, which will be unallocated space, which is there, I just press next and install Windows 11 Pro, keeping nothing, and start. Now it depends on your PC how long this will take. This is going to be speeded up, so I'll come back when it's near the end. It'll reboot a few times. If you've never done an installation, this is what happens. It reboots and then it'll come up to the final bit. So using them options where we ticked on Rufus to take away a lot, all I've got to put in here is my Wi-Fi, and that's it. I'm now Windows 11 on a PC that shouldn't run Windows 11, but it totally can. There's nothing wrong with it. And the other thing, I can go to Windows Updates, check for updates, and I should get, yes I do, all these updates are already starting downloading. If I go to Dell's web page, it has all the updates for the hardware in here, when it was saying only for Windows 10 or Windows 8 would run on this. But it has sound cards, everything I needed, graphics cards, and it'll let you update it. So there's no stopping you from leaving Windows 10. Windows 10 to Windows 11. Windows 11 is just a fancy Windows 10. There's no big difference. So you may as well update. October, no more updates, but you're still going to get Windows 11 updates. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.